This is 13 ABC Action News.
There is a major shift in the screening recommendation for colon cancer.
Right, doctors say it is urgent because of the growing numbers of younger people diagnosed with that disease. 13 ABC's Melissa Bates has more on what they are.
Well, the American Cancer Society is the organization coming out with these new recommendations, and it wants a baseline screening for colonoscopy to go from 50 years to 45 years old.
Absolutely no history of cancer in my family.
Wow. That's why Greg Kegler says he didn't even think about getting a baseline colonoscopy at 50 until he doubled over in pain one day. Doctors diagnosing stage 4 colon cancer.
You're in the hospital and you're just making decisions what you got to do.
For Greg, that was months of chemo. 2 years later, the cancer has spread to his lungs, so he's on more chemotherapy. Greg is part of a growing number of people diagnosed at a younger age with the disease.
In that younger range, most of those people were clustered in the 40 to 50 range.
ProMedica gastroenterologist Dr. Michael Basista says the recommendation to start colon cancer screenings at 45 can catch more people before the cancer has even formed. While it doesn't make sense to screen earlier, he does say this about early symptoms.
Don't blow it off if you're younger and something doesn't feel right. As a healthcare provider, don't just wave it away, because it does happen often enough to be worth pursuing.
If the polyps are caught before they turn to cancer, he says there's a 99% cure rate. So changing it up will ultimately save lives. For Greg, there are no questions.
Especially for men, because let's face it, we're stupid. We've got other priorities. We're not making it as a doctor appointment as often as, you ladies. I mean, we just aren't.
Now, the symptoms for colon cancer are any changes in your bowel movements, unusual cramping, and bleeding of any kind. Reporting live, Melissa Bates, 13 ABC Action News. Back to you.
And get yourself screened, no doubt. Absolutely. Melissa, thank you.
Well, weather now, we're tracking some rain on the radar.
And let's go live outside, Chief.